Hey everybody, Happy New Year. I'm Elyse Archer, personal brand strategist and founding team member with Brand Builders Group. And guys, we're here at 2019. It is so hard to believe, but I'm also just so excited for this year. And I wanted to share this video with you today. If you are someone who has massive goals for 2019, but you're like, oh, I just feel like it's going to take time. I feel like it's going to take a lot of time for me to get there and get the results I'm looking for. And maybe you've set intentions or goals in the past and they kind of pitter patter out, or they just feel like they take way too long. I want to share with you my number one tip that I think isn't talked about enough, that will help you quantum leap your results, that will help you literally get to where you were wanting to go in half the time, maybe even faster than that, like 10x, right? The results in the amount of time that you're looking for. And the number one key, in my opinion, is generosity. And it's generosity in 4 key areas: in your time, in your network, in your knowledge, and in your money. And I'll spend just a moment on each one of those today, and maybe I'll go deeper into those if you guys want to discuss any more of them down the road. But first, just with your time. It's so easy to get like laser focused on a goal and be like, I don't have time to be present for this person. I used to be very guilty of that. Like, I'd be talking to somebody and meanwhile I'd be thinking about everything else I had to get done. And what I realized was, because I wasn't present with that person who was right in front of me, they could literally be the key to me achieving the goal I wanted to achieve. But the fact that I wasn't really willing to be present with them in that time, in that moment, I lost that opportunity. And so I think it's not about giving our time haphazardly, but it is about thinking about, when I am with someone, when I am doing something, I am going to be generously present in the moment with that thing or that person. The next thing is with your connections and your network. And it kills me when I hear people say, like, I don't want to make that introduction for that person because, well, they're my connection, not theirs. Guys, like, you do not own people. You do not own people. I think one of the most fun things to do in the world is to go out and make introductions for other people. And I know many of you who are watching this video are amazing at that, and you totally get this. But I also know that there's probably somebody watching it who's like, I probably guard my network a little bit too close. And I think one of the best things we can do is look for ways we can make strategic introductions for each other. And that's something that I'm always trying to do in my business. In personal branding work, I do these free brand strategy calls with people where it's like hearing about their goals and their dreams and what they're looking to accomplish, and just seeing if we can be a fit to help them. Sometimes we can, sometimes we can't. But one of the things I'm always looking for is, even if I'm not a good fit to help this person, who can I introduce them to who could help them? Or how can I connect 2 of my clients where they would just like love it, and they would both have quantum leaps in results because they knew each other. And one of the things that happens is, because you are a connector, you become the common point of interest for the 2 people who you are connecting. And there's an amazing power that happens for your own brand and for your own name when you strive to make connections for other people. You become known as a go-to resource in your community, in your space, and there's so much power behind that. And I think just the more generous we can be with giving our network, with giving introductions, it comes back to us. It just does. And there's amazing power in that you can't even account for, and you can't even imagine until it starts happening for you. The third thing is your knowledge. Just like this video that I'm doing for you here, you should be sharing your knowledge in your area of expertise especially through video. You could be doing it through podcasts. You could be doing it through blogs, through other types of social content, but give away what you know, guys. There's fear around, well, I don't want to give away too much information because then why would somebody work with me? Information is everywhere. People don't really pay for information these days as much as they pay for organized information. Like, I'll give away everything that I know here about personal branding, about building relationships, about generating revenue, about business growth, like all the things where I have experience and expertise. And I don't worry about it because I know that if it resonates with you, and if you're watching this and you're like, wow, that really struck me, then you realize that you're going to get even more value from working with me and having me customize it for you. So find a way to give away your knowledge and information, and you will quickly become known as one of the top thought leaders in your space. And it's amazing the results that will happen for you when you do that. Your brand will literally skyrocket. And then the final piece is your money. Now, guys, this is the one where I probably have had the biggest hang up over the years. And I've had to really work on my relationship with money. And if you're watching this, you may be like, maybe you've already mastered your wealth consciousness, or maybe you're kind of just starting that journey. And it's a whole journey. One great resource I would recommend for you is the book, You Are a Badass at Making Money by Jen Sincero. I dismissed that book for years. And then I actually just read it a couple months ago. And I was like, oh, I really wish I had discovered that years ago. It would have made a big difference. So it's a journey, but I feel like I have really come a long, long way in my relationship with money and with not being cheap with myself or with others. And so when I talk about how you're spending your money, it's really twofold. It's with yourself and it's with others. And I think, look, at the end of the day, guys, we're not taking our money with us. Okay. So it's not that we want to be haphazard with how we spend it, but it's that we want to be generous. And I think when you spend on something that you are meant to spend on, even if it feels like a stretch for you, feeling like a stretch can be good. It means that you're pushing and growing, but that speeds up the results that you are getting so much faster than if you were to hold on to it out of fear. And I think often the reason why we don't spend is based on fear. And here's what I know is that nothing good in life is ever born out of fear. Nothing good in life is ever born out of fear. And so if you struggle with that, like maybe you're thinking about investing in coaching this year, maybe you're thinking about investing in our help for strategy around your personal brand, maybe you're thinking about something else, an assistant, right? Whatever it is, think about, well, what would I do if I took an attitude of love around this rather than fear? And typically the right answer will show up for you when you ask that question. But we can quantum leap our results when we are generous with spending money on ourselves and others. And one of the best things that I personally have done in my career is consistently sought outside mentors, resources, masterminds to develop my network and to develop my skills and to figure out how to do what I'm trying to do from somebody else who's done it faster. And one of the things I've done for the past several years is I'll spend $10,000 a year on a mastermind. And I know for some of you who aren't investing at that level, that feels like a lot of money. It is a lot of money. However, the access that you get to people who are able to get you in touch with the resources you need is well worth it. And a lot of times that is the key. It's literally you have to pay for access sometimes. And that just is how it is. So whether you're paying for access to a coach or mentor who can help get you the results you're looking for, or whether you're paying for something else, a lot of times it does come down to investing that money in yourself. And then just in others, giving generously to other people. And another great resource that you can use for this is the book Giftology by one of my friends and clients, John Rulin. If you haven't read the book, I highly recommend it. And John, funny enough, the fact that he and I are friends is a result of me investing in a mastermind. I spent $10,000 a couple years ago to be a part of Hal Elrod's mastermind. And I met John through the group and developed a relationship with him over the past couple of years. And it's turned into this awesome business partnership that, had I been cheap with myself, probably wouldn't have happened, or it would have taken a lot longer to happen. And so I really just want to sum up today by encouraging you that as you look at your goals for 2019, think about how can I be more generous, whether it's with my time, my knowledge, my connections, or my money, and look at that as something that will speed up your results and help get you to your goal faster. So that was a lot, and I will leave you with that, but I'd love if you comment below with where have you found generosity to be a time bender? Where have you found generosity to be something that gets you to your desired outcome faster? And comment below and let me know, because guys, I am so passionate about this. I will preach this until the grave, so you can count on that. But I truly believe that that is the key to getting the results we want in life faster. And so I want to thank you for allowing me the generosity of your time in watching this video, and I would love to see your comment below. So have a great day, guys. Have an awesome start to 2019, and I cannot wait to hear what you think. Thanks, guys. Bye.